God. Oh my God. Yes, honey. Well, Fab Pal Darrell, you was just live. Girl, we killing two birds with one stone today. We killing many, many birds. It's been a long, long time. I'm stuck in the house today because I have to take care of my orchids because I have waited until the last minute because this year was not about orchid care. It was about self-care. Okay. So in today's video, welcome, darling, to my indoor grow space, Orchids for Dummies. I am Foul Pal Darrell. Today we will be talking about something dear to my heart, which is orchid hoarding. What is orchid hoarding? Orchid hoarding is when you find your first Phalaenopsis orchid in the grocery store and you become infatuated. You become addicted. So pretty soon one orchid turns into 10, 10 turns into 20, and 20 turns into 100. Not only will you start collecting orchids, but you will start collecting things that you will need to grow orchids. What do you mean, girl? Let me tell you. I have about 50 grow lights. I have at least 50 grow lights. We talk about humidifiers. We're talking about fans. All of these things. So this is just a prelude. So seriously, on a serious note, I want to show you some things that I am really embarrassed about, but I'm taking accountability. I'm noticing that there is a problem. So each one teach one. This is something that I'm seeing negative about myself that you might want to, self-evaluate yourself to see if you find any of the tendencies that I have and make the necessary adjustments. So remember, we have all of these orchids. So the least that I can do, this was the most orchids that I could remove from my collection, without it painfully hurting me. The next thing that I'm going to show you, I'm not proud. I'm not proud. We are now in my closet. This stuff right here has to do with my Orchids for Dummies stuff and my orchids. Okay, so I'm also, clean, some of us, we clean our homes, at the end of the year, spring cleaning, we do all of that to get rid of it. But all of this is orchids related stuff, whether it be pots, whether it be media, whether it be those crazy flower spikes, okay? Over here, this is all plastic containers I have saved that I have said I could use to make orchid pots. These are old pots that I have said I will use to repot orchids, and they have been here all year. I have not used them. This as well. Girl, I'm even saving old pictures from my orchids, okay? Girl, it's not cute. It's not fun. It's not cute. It's not fun. I'm just being real. All of this is orchid related stuff. This is how I water my orchids. Can you see how all of this accumulation ends up being just not cute? Even though I have it organized to where I can have it in a corner, it's just not cute and it's not healthy. This is more stuff related to my orchids that I use to make pots. I have not made pots in several months, but I still have all of the supplies that I need. All of this is related to orchid hoarding. The picture that I showed you with all of the glasses that I am keeping because I'm thinking about, okay, what about water culture? These are not the only glasses that I have. This is also on top of of all of the other orchid stuff that I have. So it's just inappropriate. That's That's not cute, because if I'm doing it at that level, it's going to get worse and worse unless I do something about it. I never thought in a million years that a person could grow orchids and not keep a clean home. Now, this is a no judgment zone, but if we're talking about orchid care, orchids love a clean environment. If we're talking about orchids needing pure water and clean air circulating, trust and believe they need a clean environment the same as you do. So, taking accountability on some things that you notice about yourself that you want to correct. What can you do is notice that there is a problem. And it's hard for me to get rid of the things that I have shown you, because I'm thinking to myself, this is something that I can save. This is something I could reuse. This is something that I could sell or give to someone else. But I have been saying that to myself for over a year. So the proper thing to do is just to take accountability. Do the best you can. Practice makes perfect. So right now I'm only able to get rid of 12 orchids, but I have more orchids on the way. So, it's a long process. So I want to just encourage you that if you find any of these tendencies in yourself, understand that somewhere inside of you there is trauma or hurt that you have not properly coped with, and you are using this as a coping mechanism. Don't do that, okay? Understand what hurt you or what traumatized you, and seek the professional help that you deserve. Now remember, Foul Pal Darrell loves you and encourages you to do self-care. The same way that you slice and dice the Phalaenopsis roots and you add herbs and spices. All of the time that you take to Google orchid care to learn how to take care of these beautiful species. If God cares, if God watches, oh my God, I'm sorry. Oh, girl, get it together. That's all I got to say right now. I'm going to see you guys later and show you the progression of some of the things that I have gotten rid of. Because, girl, that's only the stuff related to orchids. I'm noticing that was the beginning. Now I'm keeping old aquariums, old cages from my pets. And it's just not cute. It's not cute. It's not cute. Good morning, Foul Pal Shelly. Each one teach one. Like I said, I watched this show on A&E called Hoarders, and I often hear people refer to orchid growing as orchid hoarding. Yes, we love orchids, but over 100 orchids and you're not in the orchid profession, girl, stop it. Sit down, take a break. Buy something for yourself. Buy something for someone else. Learn how to love other people. Because you can't sit here and tell me you're growing all these orchids, but girl, you don't know how to love your brothers and your sisters. The orchid's supposed to be practiced on how to care and love something other than yourself, so then you can love other people. So I'm going to let you guys go. Like I said, orchid hoarding is a long process. Make sure to check out the show on A&E called Hoarding. You will see a lot of the people that hoard items, which is impulsive, collecting all different types of things, even if it's worthless. Those people have orchids in their home. Girl, they growing orchids all on the windowsills. So I'm trying to correct something based on actions of another person. I'm trying to encourage you to do the same. If you see yourself collecting all of this stuff, no ma'am, Pam, get it together. Get it together. Okay, I love you. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Get your questions together because we're bringing orchids from outdoors in. So if you have any questions related to that, any questions related to water culture, let me know. I will see you guys in a few hours. Got to charge my phone.